Fine. Yeah, it's looking actually like that. Fine, let's see. Yeah, good. Now mouse over and mouse out. Let's see what happens. Now what I want to do is like here on mouse over equal to, I'll say zoom JavaScript zoom. I'll say zoom in. Okay. Now in on mouse out, I want to say JavaScript zoom out. So we use this convention, this standard here. So now let's see. So what exactly is zoom in and zoom out? Nothing. It's just changing the width and height. Let's see. Zoom in is first one. So zoom in. I'll say again. I have to get. Let's take the ID. I can take class also, but using class is a big process. So I'll say ID is image. Okay. Now here where image element equal to document.get element by ID of our image. Right, this is it. Now actually we can do it the other way. Ooh. Okay, let's see this. So here what I do is image element dot, let's use style or attribute. How do we do this? Well, let's see what we can do. Set attribute. Okay, let's say width, since it's zoom in, say width, let's say 1000, and like such, let's take height proportionally, double it. Height will be the double of that, will be 350, 700, 750. Okay, let's see what we can, if that really works for us. Yeah, it's zooming in. You see that? Now if I zoom out, or sorry, if I mouse out, it has to go back to its original things. Let's see. I just copy this, paste it here. So the originals are 500 and 375. Alright, I save this, I refresh, and oops, what happened here? Oh, zoom out, I'm sorry. The refresh, zoomed in, I mouse out, it comes back. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. You got it? So how does it? Uh, any questions, Taufik? Have you ever done this before? The events? Yes? No? So how are you feeling? Are you getting it? Nice. See, this is JavaScript. Alright. So we can, let's take this height. Let's say, let's do one thing. Not 1000. Let's say 800. So plus 300 is like 20%. If it's 20%, 375, 20. Okay, it will be 500 or 550. Let's see. Yeah, this is cool. So I do this. Alright, it's delaying. Okay, the viewing is getting delayed. Oh, I didn't know that. Now is it working fine? Okay, do one thing, like after the class, I'll upload the files. You just do some manipulations with that, like the best you can do, whatever. Okay. So now let's see the key up. Okay. So that's about it, and you can do a lot of things, like not just this. So many things with on mouse over. Usually you can do this for links, like to change. You see some of the links over here, like for instance, I hover on links. You see these transitions that I'm using JavaScript. You see this? Everything is done by JavaScript. Hover or CSS. Some you can also do this with CSS too, right? Fine. So the next is our part two. So let's copy the whole file here and paste it, save it. JS events part 2. So save it. We don't want these. We'll see the form, not the form. We'll see the page events and the keyboard events here. Okay. So here now this goes off. And we use input type equal to, let's say, password. Okay, password, and name equal to password, and then id equal to password. I always name the name and id the same. That's what my style. So class equal to, let's see what class Bootstrap has for. What do you want? You want seamless like Drupal, or you can also integrate with your Bootstrap files? Well, you can. It's all about themes. The CMSs are all about themes. So you take a theme and manipulate it by to your requirements. So everything is customizable, not like you cannot do it. But yeah, it's a bit since these guys, like I mean guys, in the sense Drupal and Joomla, they have their own theming. Like the themes are readily available. Like all you gotta do is like just download it, drop in the themes folder, so the theme will be appear in the back end, wherein you select the theme and it appears in the front end too. Okay, so in that case everything is ready made, like they have their modules, they have everything, so that's the reason it appears just like that. But for Twitter Bootstrap, if you want to customize, then yeah, you have to build it in a way that it's useful to Drupal. So it can be done, but it will work over there. Are you working on Drupal? Joomla? Oh, yeah, we discussed about this actually. Well, personally, I don't feel like working with CMSs. Oh, Magento, awesome man, good. Magento has a very good future, but the theming is really tough in Magento. I know Magento, but unless and until the e-commerce thing is very big, like say Flipkart, they're not supposed to use Magento. It's very slow. You know the concepts of Magento. I know actually. I can't teach you, but I can tell you. Okay, fine. Let that be. So let's take this. Let's go down here. So class. What classes does Bootstrap use for input types? Let's see. Forms, and it uses password form control. It says form group. I don't want that. Instead, yeah, I want this. Yeah, it's form control. That's what it says there. So form, oops, control, and this is input. So here I'll say this is not test action. This is password strength. Let's say password strength. All right. So here, this is the password strength. Okay, we'll see how we can check the password strength over here.